I'm the lead organizer for WordCamp Chicago this year, and I'm proud to say that we have had a record year. We have had a great number of amazing speaker applications, and the speakers that have come, and we actually bumped up. We have 3 tracks this year, as well as 3 days. We added an additional day for a nice Foundation Friday to help people get educated and learn before the actual conference actually starts. So I've attended 7 WordCamps now, my first being actually in WordCamp Chicago back in 2011 here. I got linked in with the Milwaukee community and the Chicago community, and then I just started applying to speak at other WordCamps, and then was asked to lead the organization of WordCamp Chicago this year.
I just started attending WordCamps in 2011. That was my first one, and I was hooked. So by 2012, I started getting involved, traveling to more, volunteering, and now I was a co-organizer for WordCamp Chicago this year. So the thing that surprised me the most about the WordPress community is how quickly you can go from not knowing anything to really being able to dig in and get some stuff done. How fast you can get involved and how much people are willing to help you do that.
My favorite part of the WordPress community is the low barrier to entry. So you can get started in the support forums or just sharing any amount of knowledge that you have relatively easily. And once you get started, I think my next favorite part is the sort of ramp up to mastery is sort of steep. So you're forced to really learn a lot of things that are completely unfamiliar, and it's constantly rewarding as a result.
I'm most excited about seeing people who are at a basic user level increase their knowledge and increase their skills to be able to either create and become a designer or developer to have clients that come to them, or to work on their own websites and be able to competently manage them. I feel like no matter who's here, I can go talk to anyone. I can ask anyone any question, and it doesn't matter my skill level, it doesn't matter their skill level. They're so enthusiastic and willing to help everyone.
My favorite part of the WordPress community is networking with people. WordPress community is full of a lot of dynamic individuals who are very, very approachable. So you can meet all sorts of people, from beginner users that are very exciting to meet because they're just discovering the platform, up to more advanced and even core contributors. And everybody in the WordPress community is very approachable. You can sit and have conversations with these people and learn a lot just by sitting and talking to them. And the fact that they are so accessible to anybody in the community has been something that's been pleasantly surprising to me.
You know, I've been doing this for 19 years. I've been in the technology space and product development space, and I've used a lot of technologies. And in every one of those technological landscapes, there are rock stars, there are superstars, and you know them. It's easy. They either write the books or they write the articles. They are the speakers and keynotes at events. But the difference in the WordPress community is they're all approachable. I think that's what makes the community really stellar. It's surprising, and I think it keeps surprising new people as they get in here.
I didn't expect when I first got into it that it would be as welcoming as it is. I mean, it's very much a community of collaboration and not competition. So it's amazing how well we all work together and help each other out.
My favorite part of the WordPress community is the collaboration. It hands down the fact that I can look at everybody and say, you are not my competitor, although maybe you are, but you're also my friend and you're going to help me do stuff, no matter if we're doing completely opposite things or even competing products. That we all work together, it makes everything so much easier. I really wasn't expecting friendships as well as everything else that came with it. I expected, we share the same kind of technology likes and we're interested in making the internet better. I didn't really expect best friends to grow out of this situation, and like being able to move across the country and have people help me out the whole way across because they're just friendly was very strange, and it just made me want to stay and do more open source.
My favorite part about the WordPress community is just the supportive nature of it all, that everybody's really helpful. In any other computer community I had ever dealt with before, they tend to be hard on new guys, and WordPress, it was just very welcoming right from the beginning.
My favorite part of the WordPress community is definitely the fact that you can get people from incredibly different walks of life with incredibly different skill levels and different goals and different dreams. you can get them all in the same room, and they can find things to like connect about and relate about, and people will literally like help each other just because they have this sort of common, interest or common goal.
It's so broad. There's so many different interest groups inside this community, like hardcore developers, designers that don't know anything about code. There's just users that just log in and they write blog posts and produce content. There's SEO experts. It's just the whole plethora and how we can come together on these weekends. I just like the spirit of camaraderie and how they're just nice and polite to each other and have a lot of fun.
The part of the WordPress community that surprises me the most is how passionate people get, right? Like, it's not often that you see people get really, passionate about software. But the WordPress community, like WordPress users, WordPress builders, like, we're not just people that like make websites. We're people that love our tools, and that's I think is an unusual thing.
The thing I'm most excited about in the future for WordPress is just seeing these WordCamps grow. As we've all gotten together and across different WordCamps, like we all get to know each other, and it's only going to become a bigger family the more people that get involved in it. So I think it's great, and we're all like-minded. We're all trying to aspire for more in our lives. We're doing more than we have to do. So it's a great place to meet new people.
The first WordCamp, kind of last week, we announced it, I think, 2 weeks before it happened in San Francisco. It was a very ad hoc affair. And I wasn't really sure that they would sort of franchise the way they had, but I've been very impressed. There'll be 60 or 70 this year all around the world, and they're good events. People really understood what the events were about, the community aspect, the sort of feel of it, and it's cool to be able to go countries I've never been before, and it feels a lot like that first one at San Francisco.
I think my favorite part of the WordPress community is that group of people who are no longer newbies and they're not experts yet. They're right in that middle tier where they're giving back, they've started to give back, and they've discovered that giving back is really awesome. That's the group of people that makes this whole thing grow and fuels everything, and I think it's an awesome thing about this community.
I'm really excited. The future of WordPress are the people coming in. I have a friend of mine that I got involved. I convinced her to speak at WordCamp Chicago last year, and now she's going to be organizing WordCamp Chicago next year. So it's cool to see people that are just kind of involved to really embracing it and just seeing how excited they get.